Okay. Welcome to... This is Rin Jasper. Welcome to Fire Emblem 3 Houses. New game. Okay, yeah. Want normal, but I want classic. Sure.
Do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die in it! Die! Die! You took everything that I loved! He's gone now, Mother.
I wonder if this is before or after the story of the game.
What could have brought you here? I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Yeah, that form's correct.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
Immortal demon ghost.
A demon.
Okay.
Do
Demon
not
it is.
deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line.
Uh-huh. Fine.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
I suppose I'll keep it at Bailiff.
Huh. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Guardian Moon, Pegasus Moon, Lone Moon, Great Tree Moon, Harpstring Moon, Garland Moon, Blue Sea, Verdant Rain, Horsebow, Wyvern, Red Wolf, Ethereal. I don't know. Does the day really matter? Doesn't look like the day changes the moon.
26 like yours.
Fine. Harpstring. Lone. Does what moon I was born in change anything, really?
Try the blue sea moon. I like that.
Okay. We'll see it is then.
Wow, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange. That feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
Or maybe she answers with that all the time.
Maybe.
Hey, time to wake up.
Again, just to see.
Were you having that dream again?
I was dreaming about a young
You
girl.
described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. Battle. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Of course.
Good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
Well, they even voice acted a nameless mercenary.
That's
Please,
actually
give our
kind of
intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dying.
It's annoying when they hardly voice.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there are a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. Come on, let's move. Oh.
Oh, I guess I'm saving.
Does he keep putting his sword in and out?
Probably.
That's weird.
A skirmish at dawn.
How come you decided on the guy instead of stuff?
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village.
I'm gonna split the park here just to see if everything went okay. Alright, I was just making sure that I got all my recording settings correct.
Take down the enemies in front
So,
first. That
here
should
we go.
take the wind out of their sails.
Okay, movement. Select a unit and then move next to attack. Yeah. Okay.
Stay
Sure.
focused.
Equipment.
I will prevail. Well, how was that?
Use the battle menu to create bookmark saves. Okay. Battle phases. Yeah. Art phase, enemy phase, blah blah.
I'll cut through.
Ready and willing.
Do we have items? I guess sort of. No, I wanted you to wait.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Terrain effects. Certain terrain will have effects on the unit occupying it. For instance, raise a unit's evasion and defense. Okay. I guess I can go here.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Good to know. So he can't even go into the forest. What's Convoy do? Guess I'll talk.
You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Okay, thanks I guess.
This is a fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
Combat arts. Powerful techniques that use more weapon durability than usual. Oh, the weapons have durability? I guess combat arts, wrath, whatever. Yeah. I'll use it on this one because it has an RP, I think.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Now you know your limits.
Over already.
Select the items option to change your equipment. Or use items.
Damn. Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Chess key, okay.
What's a renowned mercenary like you doing here?
I'm the one who should be complaining. I'm caught up in the mess you started. Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Allies, yeah, I was already doing that kind of. Might as well try it.
Hey, you!
Violet leveled up.
Another. Should I have held back? Who's next? Be mindful.
Finally leveled up again.
get me killed, you fool! Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Of course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right?
I guess so.
You can call me Sophis, but I'm also known as the Beginning. Sophis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sophis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
Sophis.
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what?
I guess I'm less than a child.
Correct. You understand.
Wait, so she's calling herself a child? Because she apparently liked that I said I was less than a child?
Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Thank you.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
What now?
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
Turn back time.
Turn the
Of
time.
course. I must turn back the hands of time. Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Hey, over here! Huh?
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them.
You knights took so long to get here.
The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why?
Stage complete. Save.
Thank you.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace, and I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore.
He used to be a captain, but now he's a mercenary.
One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
That's kind of weird.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
No. I'm pretty sure I'm not his kid. I'm not a bandit, so I guess this one.
Oh, great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me,
Oh,
won't
maybe
you?
it is his son.
I look nothing like him.
I know.
I guess he could have been adopted.
You aren't about to
Or
run off
maybe he
again, are
looks
you?
like his mother.
Ah, maybe.
Even I wouldn't dare
Because
run
he
from
went,
the
he
Knights
went
of
to army
Cerberus.
with him. That's not my son.
The Knights of Saros. They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
So he probably looks just like his mother.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be
I guess he
Joe,
is
the Blade
his dad.
Runner?
His son.
So that was
Captain of the
actually funny.
Knights of
And so
Saros.
that's why his dad made that
the
face. Like,
strongest knight to ever live.
no,
Have I missed it?
that was funny. I need someone's help.
I didn't know he was a captain.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Doesn't see?
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery,
Come here.
right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel.
I'm trying to put it back on you.
No, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers Academy at Garrig Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything because of them. Every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those who...
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivety.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet? Or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
I didn't lose control of the situation. I almost got
Your skill
Bayless
is
killed,
precisely
but
why
okay.
I must ask you to consider lending your services to the
Who are you
Empire.
right now?
Bayless?
I might
Who's
as well
Bayless?
tell you now. I am no mere
The one that you're talking to?
Oh, the
rescued
black hair person?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I thought
Please
you were
allow
gonna
me
be
to
the
finish
girl.
my own proposition.
That's not how you choose it.
The Holy
Oh,
Kingdom
really?
of Farthus
Yeah.
is in dire
I
need
didn't
of
know that.
exceptional
I
individuals
was
like
thinking
yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom.
How do you
with me.
choose it?
Whoa there, you two
You-
sure are hasty.
You're the
Trying to
teacher.
recruit someone
Those are
who's just the
students.
man.
Oh,
Tactless, really.
I thought they
I
were.
was
Well, you will be a
planning to
teacher.
develop
Right now, you're just a
friendship
mercenary.
on our
I
journey
thought
back
they
to the
were
monastery before begging
also
for favors.
teachers.
No. They're just like the
But it
head
seems
students or
there's no time for
whatever.
niceties in this world.
Then why
So,
did it show
capable
on the
stranger,
previews?
let's get right
that
to
you
it.
could be the
Where
different
does your
character?
allegiance lie?
Because you get to control all of the characters.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them.
You basically, in this game, in Fire Emblem, you basically control all of their lives because you decide who, generally, you decide who they get paired up with, like significant other.
Huh.
What am I doing?
She says something right there.
They are impressed by you. You may take your pick. Well,
You have to pick.
oh, I have to pick which place I was born in?
How about the Holy Kingdom?
Okay.
Understood. Fargus is a noble and distinguished kingdom that has always valued chivalry.
All right, that's enough with the small talk.
Wait, you picked
It's time to head back to the monastery.
Well, I am picking
Looks like
him
we'll have to
because I
pick
like
this up
his team better.
My, they're...
Here. 3 is most unique. That's not exactly a question. It's more of a statement. What's up with that?
It is a statement.
Just pick one. Just let it randomly stop.
Yeah, it doesn't randomly stop.
Close your eyes. Okay, now. Oh, you picked Bailiff.
No, I am Bailiff.
Oh, yeah, you're Bailiff. Sorry.
Oh, I guess we just...
You're Bailiff. I keep forgetting which one. Well,
You can see which one's talking. They have
Yeah,
a
I
little
see that.
silhouette.
Well, I was looking at the name, not the
Yes,
person's
I
face.
thought the same.
I think she talks in statements and not questions.
It apparently was a statement, and we just got to see what was unique about each of them.
Oh. That's so confusing. Why didn't she say, here, look to see which one is each of their
White cloud,
personality?
great tree moon,
Say,
green houses.
each person is unique.
The icy
That was a
winds of
stupid
the
statement.
Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodland, heralding the start of a new life. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
I gotta chill.
The continent of Fodland, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land.
Hot to cool.
In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance.
I just needed to sit down in a cooler room.
Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodland and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Cartoon.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodland in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
Does he talk?
Don't think so.
I hate when main characters don't talk.
There it is. Garrick
Like, I
Mockingbird.
always wonder what their voice is gonna be. You know, I'm picturing his voice as like a deeper voice. I think it's like Joel's voice. I think Joel would be a good voice actor for deep, noble voices. Joel has a nice voice, you know. His voice is like Hataburi's voice. Yeah. No. Oh, yeah.
Ray is here.
Rhea? Who's Rhea?
I have no idea who Rhea is.
It's like
Apparently her.
Queen Someone else?
I wonder, did the flow of time bring
Maybe
you
not
here?
queen, but maybe like a female bishop or something. Someone very important. But
Maybe it's Bayless' mom.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now.
her? Does it say her?
Her?
You
Okay.
saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop.
Oh my
Lady
god, I'm
Rhea.
so right!
Oh.
Lady Rhea?
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are
I'm
devout
so
followers
right.
of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Okay.
Thank you for your patience, Jeff. My name is Seven. I am an advisor.
Man, I think he just pushed her aside. It looked like it.
It has been a long time, Jeremy.
Oh no, he went
I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting?
right.
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has
Step
happened since
aside.
we last spoke.
Even though I'm more important.
Oh, I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place.
Oh.
I could introduce you to the mother.
Oh,
of
okay,
my
that makes more
child,
sense.
but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
Oh, so that's his
I
dad.
see. My condolences. As for you,
And
I
Jill
heard your
accidentally
valiant
picked-
efforts from Eloise.
No, he's a stranger. I don't know him. So he, so the guy that he was talking to goes, "You guys, you have such a sense of humor, just like your father."
From the bottom of my heart, I
Did you
thank
know
for
that he was?
He looks nothing like him.
No, he didn't. He just looked like.
That's what I was saying.
Jared, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I must work here
I don't want to be anywhere.
as a mercenary.
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
You both
no.
look
I'm not the one you're looking
okay. As saying, you both look much older than me, so I'm really confused
for.
about you're talking to me like that.
Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking, making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm
I don't even know what a
I'm
crest
a
is.
professor, a physician, a songstress,
Family
and
thing,
available.
isn't it?
It's nice to meet
Or
you.
it could be something else.
I think it's gonna have to do with the Fire Emblem thing. Here.
You're a songstress?
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuel. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Not really.
Really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion.
Yeah, but I'm deciding on his.
From the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year.
Because I like the students and his better.
He is to be the next king of Fargus.
I've seen a couple of their students because of pictures.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. He certainly is a...
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the academy to get your bearings. And when you have a moment, please stop.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. I suggest you try spending time...
They're from 3 different lands.
Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Why do I need
no
luck?
intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood after.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21? I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an...
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding... We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Berwick Mock.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care.
I guess if I ever get control, then I can try.
Oh, you can go back and forth?
I'm not the one controlling him. Oh, maybe I am. It's based on how I move the controller, apparently.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
Do you want your door open?
It's hot.
Where are those students?
They're students of each of the houses.
So what do you not like about hers that you like about his?
Just like his better. Exploring. That's not the menu. Oh, X is the menu.
Wait, you're coming with me? You said. I don't even think I can. The last time they were like 5 something. Rachel?
Probably. I'll keep sound effects at the same as music. I have 0 gold, or whatever this currency is.
I assume you are already aware that you... To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you... Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
Accept. Okay, quest, blah blah. Should already know how quests work.
Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandit. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you...
Okay. How do I... Oh. Minimap, yeah. Reception hall.
Yes.
I am supposed to talk to you.
Accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire.
I didn't really accept. I was pushed into it.
I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
No, I'm good. Or do I have to?
So, I am the princess. I wonder if you'll... I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you
I suppose I'll talk about people. Petra.
To the west of Foglin is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
What's with the weaknesses double?
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy. She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class. He's the second son of Count Burgleys. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up...
Yuki?
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him.
Catnip is his defining ability?
Any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of. I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire. For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating.
Probably because he has no weaknesses.
Which produces... Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
Okay. Don't know why that's still checkmark. That's still. You'll have to talk to me, blah 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 blah. Officers Academy. Spotted Claude.
Well, well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about it. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Claude.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, but what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other, little by little.
You're not gonna tell me about you all at once?
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't... He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and... actually, that's about it. He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents. Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here.
Ordelia?
But watch out. She gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know? Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Hilda.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddled her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess. Leone enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
Good to know. Oh, do I go up? I guess. Yeah. Apparently. Probably not. Were there even any cats?
There's a cat one right there.
No. At least not that one.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of course, at the Academy I
So
am
is she
simply a
supposed to be
student.
going to be
And I've heard word
next
that you are to
emperor,
become a
or is
professor.
he gonna be the next?
Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm
Who's
confident I could
supposed to be the
benefit
next
greatly
emperor?
from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here.
I thought he was
Did any of the Blue Lions catch your
He's the
attention?
grandson of a duke.
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to
Is
open
there,
up
like,
on this.
one
I'm afraid my
grandson?
story has not been a pleasant one.
The heir to
I
the
do hope that
emperor,
doesn't color your
another
view
one's
of me.
heir to the king, and another one is heir to something else.
Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
Felix.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Ash.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm. Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
And he was looking around to see if there was any.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
Annette.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
She caused an explosion in the kitchen?
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
I appreciate your effort.
Course complete. I suppose I should return to Rhea. Return to the audience chamber.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in tribal history as yourself with such a task. But
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining.
The Blue Lions. Yes.
So you have chosen the Blue Lions led by Dimitri, correct?
Yes.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
they are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to...
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry.
Oh, so that's Flame.
I am in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Setith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of this. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop.
Does this mean our new professor is... No, I really can't believe it! But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions.
I didn't even speak to you, but okay.
I'm so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and... Oh, and I'm sorry
I am
said
your
that.
age.
You really must watch me.
I don't mind if you treat me as a friend.
I just don't know about all of this.
I'll admit, it doesn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough? That is, after all, we're already speaking this way to our future king, so we may as well relax our speech with our professor too, right?
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to follow that we should all speak companionably. I concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that kindness gratefully.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage.
You don't have to force yourself if it's too difficult. You're fine with that too, right, Professor?
Come to the training
fine.
ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable of.
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix?
Is that a challenge?
Count me in for any such battle.
Pardon me, but I would also love to observe you in battle for future reference. If
Ash, I won't have you speak of merely watching. You should join us as well.
If you get injured, simply say the word and I'll patch you up straight away.
Your Highness, do take care not to go overboard.
You worry too much to do. I'll be fine.
My companions, is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades as a way to bond with each other?
Huh, I never thought of it that way. Well, if that's how you feel, I suppose you'll just stay behind while the rest of us are at the training ground?
Ingrid, my dearest friend, you really are too harsh on me.
Well then, Professor, what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lively bunch, but you'll find none who work harder. I'm certain we'll cause our fair share of trouble, but I'm very much looking forward to the year ahead.
Talking. Speech billable by one unit. When you select another, indicates that the units have something to say. Use the talk command while they are adjacent, and conversation will build support between them. Oh, that was weird. There are new places to explore in the monastery. What are all the symbols? Received 1,000 gold, 1,000 G from the Church of Saros as funding for this month's activities. What are this month's activities? Why did we skip 2 days?
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you.
I still don't know what that means, but
You don't
okay.
know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while.
It is in
Crests
fact
are a
clear.
fascinating topic. But before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodline. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond.
And you believe I have a crest?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a
that makes
few
sense.
descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit. That is how a crest usually presents itself after.
Do what you can to find out, I
Yes,
guess.
Of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here.
I don't see a device.
What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps, what in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater...
Yes, that makes sense. It's connected to that.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month
They're
ahead.
telling me what to do.
It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
I'll try. So, the monastery schedule features different events on different days. Each week you will have to have one day off, and when you choose an activity from the list, your only option at first will be Explore. Select the calendar with the directional buttons to view the schedule. I want to save for now. Okay, so see you next time. Thanks for watching.